Hello students, now we are going to start second chapter, Structure of Atom. Let us start with its first part, Discovery of Electron. Here we will study discharge tube experiment. In 1879, William Crookes studied the conduction of electricity through gases at low pressure. He performed the experiment in a discharge tube, which is a cylindrical hard glass tube about 60 cm in length. It is sealed at both the ends as shown in the figure. The electrical discharge through the gases could be observed only at a very low pressure and at very high voltage. The pressure of different gases could be adjusted by evacuation. When sufficiently high voltage is applied across the electrodes, current starts flowing through a stream of particles moving in the tube from the negative electrode to the positive electrode. These were called cathode rays. Now, properties of cathode rays. Number 1. Cathode rays travel in straight line. Cathode rays start from cathode and move towards the anode. These rays themselves are not visible, but their behavior can be observed with the help of certain kind of materials, that is fluorescent or phosphorescent materials, which glow when hit by them. Cathode rays consist of negatively charged particles. When electric field is applied on the cathode rays with the help of a pair of metal plates, these are found to be deflected towards the positive plate, indicating the presence of negative charge. The characteristics of cathode rays do not depend upon the material of electrodes and the nature of gas present in the cathode ray tube. Now, determination of charge to mass, that is E/m ratio for electrons. J.J. Thomson for the first time experimentally determined charge to mass ratio called E/m ratio for the electrons. For this, he subjected the beam of electrons released in the discharge tube as cathode rays to influence the electric and magnetic fields. These were acting perpendicular to one another as well as to the path followed by electrons. According to Thomson, the amount of deviation of the particles from their path in presence of electrical and magnetic field depends upon following factors. Number 1. Greater the magnitude of the charge on the particle, greater is the interaction with the electric or magnetic field, and thus greater is the deflection. Number 2. The mass of the particle, lighter the particle, and greater is the deflection. Now, what is charge on the electron? Millikan devised a method known as oil drop experiment to determine the charge on the electrons. So, charge on an electron is minus 1.6022 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. So, mass of electron will be E divided by E by me. It means 1.6022 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb divided by 1.758820 into 10 raised to power 11 coulomb per kilogram. It comes out to be 9.1094 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kilogram. Now, how discovery of proton was, and proton which was called anode rays. In 1886, Goldstein modified the discharge tube by using a perforated cathode. On reducing the pressure, he observed a new type of luminous rays passing through the holes or perforations of the cathode and moving in a direction opposite to the cathode rays. These rays were named as positive rays or anode rays or as canal rays. Anode rays are not emitted from the anode but from a space between anode and cathode. Now, properties of anode rays. Number 1. The value of positive charge on the particles constituting anode rays depend upon the nature of the gas in the discharge tube. The charge to mass ratio of the particles is found to depend on the gas from which these originates. Some of the positively charged particles carry a multiple of the fundamental unit of electrical charge. Now, properties of anode rays. The value of positive charge on the particles constituting anode rays depend upon the nature of gas in the discharge tube. The charge to mass ratio of the particles is found to depend on the gas from which these originate. Some of the positively charged particles carry a multiple of fundamental unit of electrical charge. The behavior of these particles in the magnetic or electric field is opposite to that observed for electron or cathode rays. Now, what are protons? The smallest and lightest positive ion was obtained from hydrogen and was called proton. Mass of proton is equal to 1.676 into 10 raised to power minus 27 kilogram. And charge on proton is plus. Charge on proton is taken as positive. Plus 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. Now, what are neutrons? It is a neutral particle discovered by Chadwick in 1932. By the bombardment of thin sheets of beryllium with fast moving alpha particles. He observed that highly penetrating rays consist of neutral particles which were named neutrons.